mostly do some football and some basketball ones, but if you watch this channel consistently, then you probably already recognize my voice. But yeah, I'm not very much of a baseball guy, but I know that both schools have decent baseball program, and yeah, it just looks like a good evening for baseball. And it appears as if Harrison will have go at bat first, and McBain will be out in the field. If you don't know the rules of baseball, then once you're done with batting, you get 3 outs, and then you switch, and then you're the outfield. It's a pretty simple game. But we'll start here in a little bit. At at pitcher, it is Elijah Baker. At first base, we have Gavin Scott. I believe the second base is Trey Bovin, and then I think third base is Carson Murphy. All right, and now here we go. First pitch game. Number 23 at bat. Elijah pitches it, and that will be a ball, I believe. Second pitch. That is a strike. Elijah Baker got some pretty mean fastball. As you can see, it just zooms past, and I mean, I kind of want to see some curveballs and some other stuff too, because yeah, let's pitch again, and that is a ball, I believe. And that, never mind, that is a strike. All right. We're gonna have a officials timeout real quick because there was some like the bat hit the pitcher's glove. Some technical baseball difficulties happened, but I think now we're gonna get on track. Pitcher got a new ball, and now, all right, here we go. Get number 23 at bat, Elijah Baker pitching. Elijah pitcher getting ready. He fires it, and that is a ball. Right now the count is 2-2. But again, this is a great time for baseball, and that is another ball. So we got the count is 3-2. But yeah, this is a good evening for baseball. The sun is shining. There is a little bit of wind. It's a little bit cold, but mostly it's just a good time for baseball. Third pitch, and that is another ball. So now they will, number 23 will take first base, because if you get 4 balls, then they take base automatically. And Elijah Baker, I mean, this is like, I think the first varsity game of the season. People are just still getting warmed up. So there's going to be some mistakes on the field this time because everybody's still getting used to getting into the baseball rhythm. All right, number 3 at bat. Pitches down mid, and that will be a ball. Currently, number 23 is at first base, and Gavin Scott is guarding him on first base. Elijah Baker looking, fires it, and that will be a ball. And then the number 23 tries to steal it, and it is good. That was a great play by number 23. He saw as Elijah pitched the ball, he saw, all right, this is an opportunity that I got. So then he just started darting for the base, and just to make sure you'd get it, he dove and kind of slid. And so now they got one runner on second base, and this is looking a little bit dangerous for their McBain Ramblers. Elijah at bat, Elijah at pitch, throws it, and it's a bunt, attempted bunt, and then it goes over the barrier, and that will be a strike. I mean, that was a good form on the bunt. I mean, like he got up right in front of it, was just supposed to tap it, but I think Elijah just threw that like a cannon shooting a cannonball, and it just bounced. It couldn't be bunted at all. Pitch, and then it's bunts it, and then it's a number 23 runs to his third base, and oh, it hits Elijah Baker, and then there Harrison will get 1 point out off of a. But that was a. And now Harrison will be the first one to strike. I'm hoping that number 3 is okay because he got hit the back of the head or the back by the ball. But currently we have one person on first base, number 19 at bat, and that will be a strike. Elijah Baker just aimed it. Elijah Baker aimed it right down the center this time. Elijah pitches, and that will be a ball, and then there attempts to be a base steal, but then, and I think he is safe. So now, Harrison's doing a really good job so far at stealing bases. I mean, they're doing it at the right moment, right as Elijah's about to pitch the ball. They run, and I mean, it's good strategy because once the ball leaves his hands, you got a split second of free time where there's no danger at all, and those seconds count the most. Attempts to bunt it, but then it is no good. And then number 3 goes to third, and he is able to steal third. And it seems as if Harrison's trying to do a lot of bunts this game. I can see that a lot of the time they're going down at the bunt formation and just trying to get those little short ones so that Elijah throws it, and that is a strike. Count is 2 for 2. And there is an official's timeout. And there is Harrison will get a free run. And now Harrison has 2 points. And the official is talking to Elijah Baker. So we'll have a timeout for a hot second. Don't know what he told him, but probably was not good. But now we're back. We're back to the game. Number 19 at bat. No, there's nobody on current bases. So chucks it down, and that will be a strike. So that's 3 strikes, and that'll be the first out for McBain. Nope, that is not. That's third ball. My bad. Hard seeing all the way up here on the press box. Elijah taking his time, fires it, and that will be a strike. No, that will be another ball, and now we'll have one person on first base. But Elijah Baker right now, from up here, looks like it's doing good. But I mean, it's the first game of baseball. It's the first game of the season, so both teams are kind of wary. And then he fires it, and there's a strike. Number 2 at bat, and then number 19 at first. Elijah focusing, and then he thinks he sees movement, and because 19 tried to do a little steal, but then Elijah was ready and did a little bit of a 180. Was getting ready to throw it to Gavin Scott at first base. Elijah chucks it, and then I believe that is a foul ball or that is a strike. Currently, the count is currently 0-2. And now Elijah, after that first little bit, it seems as if he's kind of recalibrated a little bit, or is now knowing what he's in. He's now in prime mode. And then that'll be a strike, and that'll be the first out of the game. Elijah Baker doing amazing pitches right there. Next at bat, number number 15. Elijah fires it, and then there's a swing, but then there's time to say base steal, and then I believe he is safe. Yeah, Harrison so far is doing a really good job at stealing. I mean, they're taking advantage of like the blind spots of the pitcher. I mean, the pitchers can't do everything, but also they're taking advantage of when the ball that gets thrown down there. They got a split second because the catcher could probably not throw that far, and then he's trying number 19 goes to steal third, and then he is successful at doing that. The count right now is 1-1. But yeah, what Harrison's doing so far is that they're taking advantage of when the ball is all the way down the down to the catcher, because the catcher can only throw so far. I mean, the bases are like a couple feet out, but Elijah throws it, and then there's a strike two. Number 15 is really putting a lot of oomph behind that swing. Fires it, and that will be a ball, and then Harrison will get their third point of the first inning, because there was a little bit because the catcher kind of bounced off the top of his glove, I believe, and then went all behind him, so he couldn't really do that much to be able to stop the runner. But Elijah's looking to get the second out of the game. He chucks it, and then that was a ball. No, wait. Count was currently that was a ball. So the count is currently 3-2. Elijah fires, and then they get another ball. So now there's someone on first base, number 15. Elijah just really needs to focus on nailing it down the center right now, because Harrison is just doing a good job of taking advantage of like the blind spots and of like all the other like things about it. And then 8's at bat, and then he throws, and that is a strike. Right now, there's 15 leading off the first base. Gavin Scott ready to get him out. Elijah fires, and then just swings, so that'll be a strike. There's the count right now is 0-2, and 8's up at bat. Elijah fires, and that will get knocked behind him. And luckily this time, the back cage was able to catch it. And because last time that happened, the ball went flying over. But now, count is currently 0-2. 15 leading off the base. Elijah fires, and then that is a good hit. It goes really far down the right side of the field. And then that will be an out, because outfielder, I believe that is number 5, is able to catch the ball. So now that will be... There are 2 outs so far. I mean, that was like a good hit too. I mean, but the problem with it was that if it just went too high up, to the point where like you could just like reach up with a baseball mitt and just catch it. So I mean, good hit, but just like can't do pop flies that much. And then number 1 at bat, he swings, and then there's a strike right there. Elijah getting ready to go. Fires. And it is a hit, and then it goes right underneath Gavin Scott's legs, but then I think that will be a foul ball. Well, wait. No, it will not. But there's currently some problem. Trey Bowman throws it, and then there's a little bit of miscommunication. Chucks it at first base, and then he's unable to get him. That was just a great play by Harrison. I mean, they did a good job of... They hit the ball, it was inbounds, but then it rolled out of bounds. So then the left outfielder had to just go all the way over there and grab the ball, make a far throw to second base, which wasn't that really good. Well, okay, never mind. It was a far pitch, wasn't very accurate, but they were able to get it. So then Second base threw it all the way down to home, but we was unable to get the out. So now the score is currently 3-0. Two outs. Elijah fires, and then there's a swing. So that'll be first strike. Number one leading off the base. There's a little bit of switches. You realize that their batter is right-handed, so that means the shortstop. Well, nope, never mind. I haven't played baseball in forever, but there's a little bit switch between the shortstop and that will be a strike. Elijah Baker doing really good on this one with strikes. But the transition from at second base from of the shortstop and the second baseman just a really smart tactic because I mean if they're right-handed then they're probably going to hit towards like the left part of the field. Elijah fires and that is strike three. And now we'll be switching innings and it will be McBain's ball. McBain will take bat. Elijah getting talked to by the official again. But so far we got right now the baseman for the Harrison Horns is number 2. We don't have their names unfortunately, but I mean wait 1 second. We got number 2 at first base. At third base we got number 23 and I think that is number 13. And then at third base we're gonna have number. Oh. But at third base, I think we got number 8, number 19 to pitch for the Harrison Hornets. Right now, McBain's just discussing, I think, batting order, batting strategy. But this gives a great amount of time for the Harrison Hornets to warm up to being at outfield. And the game of baseball is just, I mean, it's crazy how it used to be that, like, basically what the NFL is today, that's what MLB used to be, when the Yankees ruled and everything like that. But now baseball, it's still a great American pastime, but it's been replaced by football. But still, everyone knows the rules for baseball. There's 3 strikes, then you're out. 4 balls, then you get a base, and that if the guy touches the base with the ball or touches you, then you're out. So it's a very simple and well loved game. Just doesn't get as much praise as it does now. Well, it just depends on what type of media. I don't know. First at bat will be number 24, Elijah Baker. He's pitching from the left-hand side. Number 19 to pitch. Fires it. And that will be a strike right off the bat. He's sending a message with a strike. And that was a pretty nice ball, too. Because, I mean, Elijah has a short strike zone because of his short stature. But still, you got to take advantage of that. And that will be another strike. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and then seems to be a little bit of miscommunication. The pitcher kind of missed it. But he got it back. Luckily for number 23, he was able to get it. Elijah at bat, number 19. Taking his time. Fires it. And Elijah swings, and then he will be out. Number 19 just did a great job right there. Every single time he threw the ball, it just went straight down the middle and just had a good fastball, good release, good form too. And now number 3 will be at bat. 19 fires it, and he hits the ball. It goes straight down the middle of the field, and Number 3 is currently running at to first base, and then he stays right there because one of the outfielders is able to get it. Smart move. So now McBain has one person at first. Next up at bat is Carson Murphy. Now, one thing I usually do not see in high school baseball is people using wooden bats. I mean, they do that in the MLB, and I like the sound of a classic wooden bat, and that will be a strike. But, like, I don't think the metal bats are really doing that, because I mean the sound, it makes like a ting sound. It's not as satisfying as the old crack from a wooden baseball bat. That rhymed a little bit, and that will be that'll be a ball. Threw it a little bit over Murphy's head. Number 3 at base steps off. 19 taking his time, fires, and that will be a ball. Pitch count is currently 2-1. 19 getting ready, watching first base. Fires, and Murphy swings at it even though it was a little bit low, so now the count will be 2-2. Alright. Now, if 19 gets this strike, then that means McBain will be in a risky situation because they have 2 outs. Fires it. Murphy swings and it goes way up in the sky, but the opposite way behind his back. And that will be the foul ball. 19 gets a new ball from the ref. Very windy out here. It kind of makes it a little bit harder to kind of pitch the ball, throw the ball because the wind. I mean, there's not that. It's like a medium might have wind. And then Murphy swings that, and that will be out. McBain right now. Oh, wait. There is a steal for at second base. For now, McBain's in a risky situation. I mean, 19 is just like tearing up their batman with his fastballs and whatever else he's doing. But right now, McBain's just in a risky situation. They need to get some hits off and start taking some bases. Pitches it, and that will be a ball. Threw it to the left side of the left side. 19 looking. Checks that second base. Fires it. And then that will be a strike. I think that is number 4, Trey Bovin at bat. Count right now is currently 1-1. 19 fires, and then number 4 is able to smoke it, but then it is in the backfield deep. 15 is able to catch it, and now the innings will be switched. Now we'll be at the top of the second. Your score, Harrison 4, McBain 0. Now, McBain right now, they're down by 4 points in baseball, and that's quite a lot to be down by in baseball. So right now, they just need to start getting their A game on. They just need to start focusing a little bit, because being down by 4 in baseball is not good. I mean, in football, in football you got sacked like 2 times in the end zone, which that's kind of like really poor offense if that's the case. But and then in basketball, being down by 4 points is not that bad, but in baseball, that's kind of iffy right there. But the field is warming up. Elijah Baker back at pitcher. But now after that first inning, everyone got a wake-up call. So now McBain's probably going to do a lot more better now. Right. Number 18 at bat first. Elijah Baker practicing. He's doing some good fastballs so far. Good form. He's not whiffing them like he did like the first time. Like, oh my gosh, I think I could hear that it breaking the sound barrier when I was up here. but he's just firing them. And then pitcher throws it deep to second base, but this is practice, and he just did good form right there. It flew a good distance. All right, number 19 at bat. Elijah Elijah Baker at pitcher. 18 at bat. Elijah in his stance, thinking, and then he fires it, and that will be a ball. Hit the right inside part of the box. Elijah getting ready to pitch, fires it, and then 18 is able to hit it, and it goes right towards the left center part of the field. Throws to the first, and I believe that will be an out. Good play by the McBain Ramblers. They were able to get this I think their first base hitter out of the game, but just good job. I mean, the ball went flying towards the left center field, and they just got a good job of getting down low, recovering the ball, and then picking up as fast as he can, firing it towards first base and getting that out. Elijah Baker fires it and then hits it again right down the center of the field. Backfield has to get it. He grabs it, and then he realizes he gets too far away to be able to throw it at first base, so then he just gives it to the shortstop. Shortstop gives it to the pitcher, and now we're back to do this. Number 23 at first base at bat. There's dust covering his number, so I think that is number 9. Yep, that is number 9. Elijah Baker fires it, and that's another hit. I could hear that ding from all the way up here. And then he's running, this hat falls off, and then he fires it down to the second base, but then that is no good. Fumbles the ball a little bit, but now we got 2 people at first and second. We got a person at first and second base. I thought that one was going to be caught because there was a pop fly. It went really, really high. Usually those, you can just put up the old mitt and just catch that, and then bam, that's an out. But at this point, it wasn't. McBain, we're showing right now did a little bit better on their infield players, like shortstop, third base, second base, those guys. Backfield, right? Though, I mean, there's a large span to do, so they're doing the best they can right now. Elijah fires it, and then number 9 thinks about bunting it, but pulls away last second, and that will be a ball. Elijah fires it, and then that will be another ball. Again, there's first base and second base are taken right now, so Elijah has to think about that. Fires it, and it's fired straight towards the center of the field. Backfielder gets it. He fires it to the second base, and then number 23 gets to home, but now McBain's in the same situation where they got a guy in first and second. I mean, it got fired. Right now, the number one problem is that when it fires towards straight in the middle of the field, no one's there to be able to get it, and the outfielder is back all the way far back, so he has to run a little bit up, and then. I mean, also, we're not MLB. These are high school players, not MLB players, so they can't fire it from halfway, all the way over the field to first base. Fortunately, someday they might be able to, but right now, no, that's not the case at all. And getting a new face mask, because I think the previous face masks might have gotten busted. Right now, first base and second base are taken. Elijah doing some practice throws. Right now, number 2 is at bat. Elijah fires, and then that hits the. Think that hits the top. Luckily, basically we have to wear helmets now in baseball, but Elijah just domes number two in the head. Luckily, I don't think he was hurt at all, but now all the bases are loaded, and that would look. Luckily, Elijah Baker don't think he meant it because right after that happened, he said to the runner, I think he said, "Are you good? All right, sorry for doing that." Just good sign of sportsmanship. Number 15 at bat fires, and then that is a ball. Right now, Elijah's just in a risky situation. He has to be like a hawk, looking behind him, looking all over the place, or like an owl, because everybody's leading off the base. So one ball could mean like a base stolen or something like that. Another ball. Elijah just needs to start firing him down the center, else we're going to be in big trouble. Wow, everybody's leaning off. He's got this risky situation. He fires it, and then that is another ball. Third ball, Elijah needs to focus a little. I mean, I get how he might be stressed out about all the bases are loaded right now. So there's a lot of stress on him right now, and also he's the pitcher, so I'd imagine there'd be a lot of stress on pitchers. Because, I mean, they're like the center of attention, literally. Elijah fires, and that is a strike. Elijah seems to. He got one strike now. He just needs to get three more. Then we're going to be and then McBain's going to be in a good spot. He fires, and then swing. That is another strike. Count is currently 3-2. Elijah's doing really good right in this stretch, getting strikes. Elijah, ready? Fires it, and that will be another strike. And Elijah just doing really good on that one, getting the strike. If he got one ball, then Harrison would have gone at home plate. So good job for Elijah focusing up right there and able to get an out. Now he just needs one more, and then we could switch. Number 8 at bat. Just fires the ball, and that is another strike. Elijah just firing them right down the center. I swear, every single time I hear him throw it, I could just hear the swoosh from up here. Elijah fires, and that will be a ball. Count right now is 1-1. Elijah at first. Nope, wait, he's pitching. And then there's a hit. It goes all the way to this left field. And now Harrison will probably get a two play on this. And Harrison does. Now the score is 7-0. That was just the number one thing McBain did not want to happen to them right now. Because they're down by 7 now. By 7 in a baseball game. No, this is not football. This is baseball. I don't even think Harrison and Big Ben are in the same division in football anyways. Elijah fires it, and there's a bunt, but it's a foul ball. But right now, I see the main problem with McBain is they need to possibly work on their shortstop spots. So like the spot in between third and second and first and third. No, because those are the spots right now that are getting a lot of the action, and also straight down the middle too. That entire left area is getting a lot of action. And that is a ball. Elijah that hits the ground as he throws it. Count right now is 1-1. Elijah pitching. And that is a pop fly, but that is out of bounds and hits towards the out of bounds sector of the right field. Currently the count is 2. Is 1-2. Elijah firing, and that will be another ball, so now the count is 2-2. What McBain needs right now is Elijah just needs to throw one more good strike, and then we could switch, and McBain will possibly have a chance to score because that's what they need right now. Down by 7, and that is a strike. So now we will switch. We'll switch. McBain will get the ball. Will be able to have a chance to hit now and possibly make a comeback. Trey Bovin getting talked to by the official. Then McBain having a little meeting or a little huddle up. Now Harrison will take the outfield. And Harrison will get a chance to practice a little bit. Number 19 at pitcher. Number 19 looking. And right now number 19 he's throwing a little. Oh, the ball bounces, but right now they're still getting settled in. But 19's throwing a little bit high, so needs to work on that a little bit. But now, hopefully during this, what McBain really needs, they need some hits and some base runs because they are down 7-0. And I mean, like, I've never seen a baseball game like this before where they're down by a lot of points, but this might be common in high school. I don't even know. But um, this McBain just needs to work on getting some base runs against because steals are like the second most important thing from base hitting from hitting the ball actually because steals can get you on a bases without a guy at bat having to hit the ball. So I mean, hits are just they just need to get some steals and hits, and I believe if they keep that up in a certain algorithm, because um, a lot of the times in sports, everything is like an adrenaline rush or like a streak. What I say by that is like it happens for a short period of time, but then it goes away. Like in football, when a team's making somewhat of a comeback, but then it just stopped immediately, I call that adrenaline rush because, I mean, it happens for a short period of time, but then it stops. All right, 19 to pitch, 9 at bat, and then he swings, and that'll be a strike. 19 really firing that one right down the center. Pitches, and that will be a ball. The team throws it, and then there's another strike. Count right now 1-2. Trey Bovin at bat. 19 fires it, and then that will be a ball. So now the count is 2-2. $19 looking, firing, and then Trey Bovin's able to hit it towards the center of the field, but that will be a catch, and that will be an out. And pop flies, I mean, they're only good if you know you can hit it 350 feet. That's the length of the field. But good job by the outfielders for Harrison. I mean, simple drill, pop fly drill. Just reach glove up, just grab it. It's good. Number 10 at bat. 19 fires it, and that will be a strike. Now, the concept of baseball. I mean, it's an ancient concept in American history. Everyone's like in their family line has at least played baseball once, and that will be another strike. So I mean, like everyone knows the game of baseball, and it's slowly being replaced by football. But I mean, football. Some people like to play it because they think they're going to get hurt. I mean, they're more likely to get hurt and fire it, and that'll be a ball because that hits the left side of the box. Count right now, 1-2. But yeah, baseball is just everyone's at least played it, so it's a great sport if you're just getting into athletics. Fires it, and that'll be another ball. Count right now is 2-2. 19. And that will be a. Count right now is currently 2-2. One out. 19. Fires it. And that is a hit towards the left center of the field, and then that is just a slow little pitch. And there now the count. Now there are two outs. At bat number 7. Currently, there are no Ramblers on base. Fires, and that will be a ball. Fires it, and that will be a strike. At bat. Fires it, and then it was far out, but that will be a strike. I mean, a questionable spot to hit it because I mean it was far all the way out to the right box. But I don't know. I haven't played baseball since like 7th grade, so yeah. That is a strike, and that will be 3 strikes. And now we're switch innings to the top of the 3rd. And McBain still has not scored a single point yet. They'll take base. Elijah Baker at pitch again. And we are back. Currently, the umpire had to dust off the home plate. Now Elijah Baker fires it, and then that is going to be a strike. Elijah fires, hits it, and it goes behind his back into the stands. Fortunately, you cannot keep the balls because they need them. Count right now, 0-2. Elijah doing really good at pitcher. Elijah fires, and that will be a ball. Elijah fires, and that is a swing, so that'll be a third out, and that'll be the first out of the top of the third. Baker fires, and that will be a ball. Count right now 1-0. Elijah fires, that'll be another ball. Elijah fires, and that will be another ball. Elijah on a cold streak right now. 18 at bat. Elijah fires, and that will be a strike. That'll be the fourth ball, and then that'll be a third man on first base. I might be like done after that. I don't know. Fast pitch. Elijah tries to get out the guy at first base because he was leading off a little bit too much. Number 23 at bat. Elijah, and then there will be a stolen base. And Elijah tried his best to get to it, but no, he's unable to. And now Harrison will have a man on second base. Elijah checking, fires, and then that is a hit towards center field. McBain's one problem, and then he is unable to get it. And Harrison will get another base run. Then there will be an out. That's the first out for McBain at this time. And then Harrison got another base run. So now the score is 8-0. Elijah Baker. And that will be a ball. Elijah fires, and then that will be a strike. And that will be another hit, and it goes deep into the center of the field. And no one's going to be... It just plops right on the ground. And now there will be a man on... on first base. Score right now, Harrison Horns 8, McBain Ramblers 3. Uh, Elijah fires, and that is a hit, and then it'll be go straight to Carson Murphy. It kind of flips off, and then he fires it towards first base, and I believe that'll be safe. Gavin, there will be safe. Now there'll be a runner on first and third. That was a very good play by Carson Murphy. I mean, he fumbled the ball initially, so then he just fired it towards first. Gavin was unable to get it out though. Then Gavin just fires it towards. No way, he just gives it to the first pitcher because there's a guy from second stealing, going to third for the steal, and then now the ball will be hit out to the left field, outer field. Fires the ball and is caught by a shortstop, and now Harrison will have 9 points. And still, there's two people on. There are person on first and third base. Number 1 at bat, Elijah Baker, pitching. Baker has thinks about doing a plan, but then there is a safe, and Harrison will score 10 points. I think Elijah Baker tried doing a trick play where he runs towards first base, but then now but then at third base someone ran and got home plate. Now the score is 9. The score is 9-0. There are currently 2 outs. Elijah Baker pitching, number 11, number 11 at bat, number 2 at second. Elijah fires, and that will be a ball. It goes way over the head of the batter. Elijah fires, and that is hit, but it goes behind the back into the crowd. Elijah fires and gets a strike. Pitch count right now is nope, it is 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Elijah fires, and then there's a strike right there. Now the count is 2-2. Elijah fires, and then there's another strike, and that will be the 3rd out, and then now Bain will take over at the bottom of the 3rd. Score is 9-0. Harrison in the lead.
Next game, you have to stop announcing, but you have to stay here.
What do you mean by next game?
It's a doubleheader.
How many innings are there?
Usually 5.
Please report to the
4?
start.
I think it was 5 last game.
No, it was 4.
No, the game that I went to.
Wait, is the next game?
I can't understand that. Say that
No,
again.
it's doubleheaders, so it's
I'll do one varsity game, and then that'll probably be.
no, it's them again.
That's what I would have said.
Harrison and Jake Varsity.
Yeah, I know, but I'll do the first game and the second game.
It's gonna go, man.
Yeah, you don't have to announce the second game.
But
You don't have to announce the second game.
no,
You just
going to. I'm gonna fall asleep at that
you
point.
just have to stay here. Keep track of points.
Final call, boys and girls, 1,600-meter run. Final call, boys and girls, 1,600-meter run. Please check in with Coach.
I don't know if I can be there.
Please check in with Coach Maloney.
That would probably not be right. Huh? When is it?
School ends.
Okay, so
The
it's
next
right
week is
We have second call for girls, 4 by 100-meter relay.
Did you up your prices?
I don't care what hours. I think we've had their hours.
Just over.
We are back. 19 at pitch. Fires, and then the ball comes really, really close to the hitter's head. To the point where he has to fall backwards to prevent from getting hit by it. So that'll be a count right now is 1-0. 19 fires. The ball is a pop fly. I think that is Isaac Boss at base.
I'm not saying it's not recent.
19 at base. Fires. And Isaac Boss swings and is no good. That'll be the count will be 1-1. 19 fires, and then that will be another ball. Fires, and then that'll be a third strike, and Isaac Boss will be out. There's currently one out. And that will be a ball. 19 pitches it, and that will be a ball.
First call, boys, 4 by 100-meter relay. First call, boys,
19 fires,
by 100-meter.
and that is another ball.
Second call, girls, 4 by 100-meter relay.
Okay, we're running this one together.
And that there's another strike. Count right now is 2-1. 19
Sticks and paper to write it down.
fires, and that will be a ball because the batter hit the ball, but it was unable to. It didn't go forwards; it went backwards.
Oh, he's talking right now.
19 fires, and that will be another ball. Count right now is 3-2. 19 looking, fires, and that will be the third strike. Number 8 visibly frustrated by that.
Sticks down there and paper to write next results as these kids come in.
Baker at bat, and Baker gets hit by the ball, and now he'll get a free walk into the first base.
Oh, there were no.
Number 3 at bat.
And then basically you're gonna use these guys right here. Advance.
19 at pitch. Fires. And there's number Elijah is gonna steal. Goes to get a steal. One thing I've been looking for the McMinn Ramblers to do, and they've done it, and I'm happy now a little bit. But Baker will get a steal on second base. 19 looking, staring down number 3. Looks back at second. Looks forward. Fires. And then that is a strike because number 3 thought about doing it, but then he was already halfway there, so then that would be considered a strike. For now, the count is 1-1. 19, staring down. 3, looks back, second base. Thinks about getting the steal, thinks about it again. And then tries to do it, but then I believe Elijah Baker was quick enough when he was able to slide into the base and is no good. The force out was unable to happen. He's thinking about number 19. Is thinking about it again. I can just see the look in his face from all the way up here. He's thinking about it. 19 fires, and that will be a strike. Right now, it's currently 2-1, and the count is currently 1-2. 19 thinking about it, looks back at base, thinks about it, fires it downfield. Elijah goes for the steal, and then he can walks right there, and that'll be a third out, and we'll switch to the top of the fourth. Again, score McBain 9, Harrison 9, McBain 0.
We have final call for the girls 4 by 100-meter relay. Final call, girls 4 by 100-meter relay. Please check in. Second call, boys 4 by 100-meter relay. Second call, boys.
I will throw in duns. Like all the bookmarks. Just because sometimes my little window doesn't give me enough information. And I mean, I try to pay attention on there. Oh, I know.
Okay, you guys, am I screwing this up and I'm reading it because I was just reading the top, but all these times are.
They should be in order.
Why is 12:35? It should be there. 13.
Oh, because they're like.
So did I just read the wrong results? Which one?
You guys, because I'm just reading.
We verified the last one that had double.
I did not verify.
Can you look back to make sure, because I'll have to recorrect or I'll have coaches up here going. My kid won down second.
Number 8 at bat, Baker at pitcher. Baker fires, and then that is a strike because 8 kind of flinched a little bit, brought the bat forward, and that's considered a strike. Now, baseball, amazing game, rich history, and then he hits it with the bat, and then it goes all the way down. An amazing catch by number 23, but that was a pop fly ball, went towards the center of the field, and then fortunately 26 was able to did a good dive to be able to catch the ball. And now there will be the outs will be 1-0. Elijah fires, and that'll be a strike. Baker fires, and that hits number 1, and Elijah Baker visually like kind of looks kind of frustrated with that, and now Harrison will have one person at first base. Elijah fires, and then there's number 12 swings, and it is no good. That'll be a strike.
What about the boys?
She's printing it right now.
Okay. That's fine. I'll do that.
12 at bat. Elijah looking. Elijah fires, and then that is no good. Tries to be a space steal, but that is no good. The ball goes behind his back. Number 1 could have perfect time to run and get a steal, but he decides he's not going to. And now there's going to be a runner on first base, on second base. 15, number 12 up to bat. Elijah looking behind him, thinking about it. Thinking about, hey, should I throw this at? And then he fires, and then it's going to be no good. That'll be a strike, and that'll be the second out of the inning.
That's, I know. Why wouldn't it be more if you're putting the final time? Or do I have to clarify it before it occurs?
Number 18, looking. Elijah looking at second. 18 swings, and that is a high ball, goes to the left outfield, and is no good. And then the umpire will give a ball to Elijah. Strikes right. The count right now is currently 0-1.
In fourth place, Delaney Fieldhorn from Roscommon. In third place, Clara Prince from McBain. In second place, Casey
Currently 2
Atkins
outs. Score
from
9-0. Elijah thinks about throwing it to second, but then he doesn't, and then that will be a ball. And then number 2 looks to steal third base, and he's able to get the steal, and he is now at third base.
Such a big
19 at bat. Baker fires. 18 swings and is no good.
Final call, boys score by 100-meter relay.
Count right now is 1-2.
Boys score by 100-meter relay. Second call, girls 400-meter dash. Second call, girls 400-meter dash.
And that will be, and I think that will be an out, and second to third, or I think that might have been a ball. I don't know what just happened, but
That's true.
Results from the boys 55-meter hurdles. In fourth place from Roscommon, Jason Spencer. In
right
third
now,
place from
count is 1-2.
Jack Gildy. In second place from Roscommon.
And that will be an out, and then we'll switch the bottom of the fourth, and McBain will get a chance to score some points. What? It's the bottom of the fourth. Yeah. There's. Yeah. Yeah. Because I did not realize it was going to be this boring. If I had 2 people, and it probably would have been like a lot more fun, but I don't know.
Only issue about it is we struggle to get even one person at a time for baseball because no one likes to do it because everybody has full details. Like, it takes 4 hours.
Yeah.
So no one wants to go do it,
Uh huh.
let alone, get 2 people that, are open to commentating.
You gonna make Ryan get here and do it?
Yeah. Here you go. You want fries? That's nice. You haven't pressed any button yet? Just
Okay, so, basically what's gonna happen, there's 2 things you need to worry about. You got that box. That box
In third place, Ayla Winkle. In second place,
Current gets pitched, and that'll be the first strike. I think this is the first time the second time we've had Murphy at bat this entire game. Hopefully now he can hit a dinger and hopefully get McBain some points. First he fires it, but the dinger goes the wrong direction. It goes backwards, and that will be a ball. But McBain really, for like the bottom of the fourth, they really need to get some runs in right now, because down 9-0, they're just not doing too hot right now. I get it, it's like the start of the season, but still, like clearly, I mean, and Murphy almost gets hit by the pitch, and that will be a ball.
And then when they pass by the finish line, I hit so far to Parker.
19, top, fires it. Murphy swings, and that'll be a strike. And Murphy, it will be struck and out, and now I believe Trey Bovin will have a chance to go at bat. 19 fires it, and that will be a strike. Now, since the start of the game, both pitchers for both teams have been getting consistent strikes now. I mean, at the beginning of the game, it was like balls, 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 but now it's like now they're starting to get like a lot more strikes than balls. And that will be another ball. The count will be 1-1. "19 fires it, and then Bovin swings, but it's no good, and the count will be, and that will cost him a strike. And now it is 1-2. 19's doing a really good job right now of just getting these strikes in. 19 fires it, and then Bovin swings and is visibly frustrated that he was not able to get that. Now there will be 2 outs, and McBain hasn't even taken a base since like top of the third.
Second call, boys, 400-meter dash. First call, girls, 70-meter dash.
19 fires it. He throws it, and then number 9 swings at it, but it's a short one. It's a foot race. He throws it, and then that is an out, and we'll switch sides. McBain will take the outfield, and will be the top of the 5th. That entire defensive stance by Harrison was very, very good. I mean, McBain almost had a base run, but unfortunately the ball did not go didn't go as far as it should have, and there, of course, you can't. I don't think you can beat if you're doing a foot race against the baseball. The baseball's probably going to win. So, yeah. Now Harrison will get to bat again and possibly could add even more points to this ginormous lead. At this point, they should just start doing the mercy rule because I mean, McBain's just not doing too hot right now. Everybody out there seems to be kind of done with this game too. I mean, they're still trying, but I mean, they already know that this game right now is not doing too hot because I mean they're down by 9 points, and I mean like as I said before in football, being down by 9 points, I mean, just they scored a touchdown, like did a field goal, so nothing to worry about, and basketball being down by 9 points not that bad. Soccer pretty terrible, and baseball pretty terrible. So yeah, they're not in a good position right now. Baker practicing his fastballs, and then doing the pitcher to second base drill. Good one to kind of get the catcher's arm warmed up and just getting ready to fire that one because I mean the catcher's gonna have to do some plays like that at some point eventually. The umpire is dusting off first base. Number 23 at bat. Elijah fires, and that will be a ball.
Call to the boys 400-meter dash. Make sure boys you check in with Coach Maloney. Final call, boys 400-meter dash. We have second call.
Elijah fires, and that ball will be a pop fly. Elijah is able to get it though. I mean, that ball, it had the velocity, but it had like the height, but it did not have the velocity of going forward. So, I mean, it was a pop fly, kind of easy. All you gotta do, put the old mitten up, catch it, bam, there, out. So now the count. Now right now there's one out, and I number 3 at base, and he swings and it goes deep down to left field, and that is a caught. Luckily, one of the outfielders was able to get it. Good play by him. I mean, the entire game, McBain's kind of had a problem with the outfielders and not being able to hold on to them, but luckily, number 7 was able to catch the ball, and the McBain will have 2 outs right now. Elijah fires, and that'll be a strike. Right now, it looks like McBain has a little bit of a jolt, or a little bit of a jolt of electricity, because I can see that they're a little bit energized up. Elijah fires, and that will be a ball, a little bit over the head of the hitter.
Fourth place, Caleb Mann from Roscommon. Third place, Max Ealing from McBain. Second
Elijah
place, Wyatt Sickenham
thinking,
from McBain.
fires,
And
and that will be another ball.
time of 13 and 600 seconds, Landon Kurt from McBain. I reread these because the first time we had the places incorrect.
Fires, and it goes right towards the center of the left field, and then there was a miscommunication, and Elijah Baker tried getting to the base, and that would have been an easy out, but unfortunately the shortstop threw it a little bit behind him, so he was unable to get it, and now there will be someone on first base. If he would have caught that, that would have been switching of the innings, and we would have been, and then McBain would probably be at bat right now, but unfortunately, no, that did not happen. And now someone's at base. And number 19, the entire game has been stealing bases left and right, so he's a little bit of a dangerous guy. Baker fires it, and that is a strike. The catcher fires it down to the center of the field, and that will be an out. And now we'll be switched up innings to the bottom of the 5th one. I think this is the last inning of the game. But yeah, that's so far they've recovered a little bit on catching. That out right there was really impressive. Just the catcher was able to fire it to the center of the field fast enough to be able to get a out. We'll see you in the next inning. Oh no, I got selected by the state to do that, so I'm doing fine right now. I got selected by the state to do that crap. Besides, people like it. It increases views a little bit when I start doing that. I don't know if people like it.
Second call, girls 70-meter dash.
Tori Christ.
K-R-I-S-T.
Like gas station.
Yeah. I know I sometimes do show a little about it.
Yes.
This is boring as crap. I'm done after this one.
And I think that my truck there, my diesel, and I got
I like that.
it's clean and doesn't smell. How's that? Those are good qualifiers for a gas station. See? Isn't that sad?
And so that 1-1 in the beginning
And I don't think the person's on that.
Hey, that's nice.
They were
And then green button, I'll tell you you're ready.
So, good story.
boys after 5 events completed. Pine River versus
McBain at bat, number 10. 19 at pitcher.
Pine River versus
Fires, and that'll be a strike.
Roscommon 15. McBain versus Roscommon. McBain 29, Roscommon 13.
Maple syrup on my waffles.
Score for the girls' side.
19 fires, and that'll be a ball.
Pine River. McBain 34, Pine River 19.
My waffles, yeah.
Pine River versus Roscommon. Pine River 33, Roscommon 20. McBain versus Roscommon. McBain
19 fires, and that'll be another ball.
17.
Fires, and that'll be another ball.
All boys 7 meter dash. Second all boys 7 meter dash.
Number 10, Gavin Schutt at bat, and then he is able. There is a. I think the ball hits him, and then he will get to first base. Next up at bat, number 7, Benjamin Tripp. Benjamin swings and is no good, but then Gavin goes to steal second base, and it is good. Benjamin Tripp at bat. Fires, and that'll be another strike. Fires, and then that'll be a hit, but it will hit to the left side, and that'll be a foul ball. Fires, that'll be over his head. I believe that'll be a ball. Count right now is 1-2. Fires, and that'll be no good. That'll be a third strike, and then that will be out, and McVeigh will have one out. Gavin Scutt on second base, and up to bat is number 2, Isaac Boss. Gavin looks to steal, and then as he goes to steal it, but then now he throws it towards first, and Isaac Boss is able to get the run off an amazing. Gavin Scott dives to get the point, and McBain score their first point in the bottom of the fifth, with Gavin Scott scoring the run. Now it was a great series of events that just happened right there. I mean, first of all, the pitcher, this first baseman could not catch the ball, so Isaac Boss was able to get the first, and then Gavin Scott just freaking just bolted it to the third, and then second, and then I think that's a deep one to deep center field. That then he throws it to third, and now we'll have two people on first and second to hit that. That was. Up to bat is number 24, I think, Elijah Baker. Throws it, I think, and that will be a high up hit by Eli
Third place, Katie Janice.
Eli Baker, and that will be an out. And now up to bat number 3,
And in first place, with a time of
Trey Bovin.
6 minutes.
At first base number 8, Blaine Huntington. First base, Blaine Huntington. Number 3, Trey Bovin hits it, but it's a foul ball. Isaac Boss runs to third, but then he realizes that's a foul ball, so then he has to go all the way back to second base. Right now the score is 10-1. McBain down by a lot, but I mean we still got like a couple more innings to go, so they still have a chance. Trey Bovin at bat, and I thinks about hitting it, but it's no, that's a foul ball. Right now the count is 1-1.
Second call, girls, 800-meter run.
Trey Bovin at bat. 19 fires, and then he hits a far one to the center of the field. Are they going to be able to get it? And they are going to be able to get it. Harrison is going to get it, so then that will be switching sides. And we're at the bottom of the 5th right now. McBain 1, Harrison 10.
First call, boys, 800-meter run. First call, boys, 800-meter run.
Are you sure we are capable?
You are. This is all the first one. Really close. Could be much. Yeah, it could be much worse.
Pitching now is number 40, Carson Murphy, at pitcher. And at third base is number 25, Soon Kim. And then at first base, Gavin Scud. And at shortstop, number 7, Benjamin Tripp. And number 24, Eli Baker.
Like, on some, we would be a little bit later.
You have too good of reflexes.
What? Nope, my bad. Number 7, Benjamin Tripp is all the way at left field. And at shortstop is number 3, Trey Bovin.
I try to get like almost right as they're like maybe quarters ago.
And also, like, just
And at left field is Holden Knaus. And center field is, I believe that is number,
Results of the girls.
that might be Caden Abrahamson.
Second place, McBain. And in first place, with a time of 1 minute, the team from Roscommon, Mara Williams, Devin Beeblehorn, Lauren Humphrey, and Nehemiah Carver.
run across the finish line. Run across the finish line. I'll change it.
And then maybe an updated score, maybe up to the 70. Okay, be good. Because we're like
Yeah, with the sun.
2/3 through. Final call, girls, 800-meter run.
Murphy to pitch.
800-meter run.
Murphy fires it, and that is he hits the ball. Murphy does a fake out, I believe. Or wait, that is an out. Murphy throws it to Gavin Scott, and he is able to get it out. So there'll be the first out of the top of the sixth. Oh, bottom of the sixth. My bad. 15 at bat. Murphy fires, and that is a strike. Murphy showing off some good baseball skills so far, and has already gotten an out and a strike. Murphy looking. Murphy fires it, and that will be a ball. It was really high up and close to the face of number 15. Murphy fires, and that will be another ball. Right now, the thing is 2-1. Murphy fires, and that will be another ball. So we got 3-1 count right now. Murphy had a good start, but now Murphy's kind of lacking a little bit. Hopefully, Murphy can figure something out and get a strike here. Murphy fires, and that will be a strike right down the center. Just that one more time, and then we'll have 2 outs. And McBain will be able to get closer and be able to get out back onto the field and score some points. Murphy fires, and 15 will hit it. It hits towards the center of the field. Elijah Baker is able to get it and throws it to Gavin Scott, and that'll be the second out. Gavin Scott doing a really good job at those really short passes. And now, number 8 will be up to bat. Currently 2 outs, and McBain, the score is 10-1. Harrison in the lead. Murphy looking. Murphy steps back, fires, and number 8's able to hit it deep into the left field. Beholden Knaus looks to get it, throws a deep one that kind of curved a little bit, and then Eli Baker is able to get it. And now number 8 will get all the way to second base before the ball gets back to its home pitcher's base.
1,600-meter run. 6th place, Carter Murphy. 5th place, Cameron Engelwright. Both from McBain. Creighton Winkle.
Number 7 up to bat. Or number 1 up to bat.
In 3rd place. And in 2nd place,
Murphy getting talked to by the official or umpire's timeout. Getting a talk. And now,
last call, boys, 800-meter run. Last call, boys, 800.
is over, and now we'll get back to the game.
First call, girls, 200-meter hurdles. First call, girls, 200-meter hurdles.
Murphy looking, fires, and that will be a ball.
That's terrible.
Murphy fires, and that will be another ball.
No, she her chest was fine.
Murphy fires, and the ball will hit. Oh. Murphy fired, and the ball seemed to hit number 1 directly right in the hand, which that had to have hurt. But now we have first and second base are taken. Murphy. We're getting ready to throw.
Results of the girls 4x100 meter relay. Third
Some changes at shortstop. Murphy fires, and 12 swings, but is no not able to make contact, and now that'll be the first strike.
Devin Pivocorn, Lauren Humphrey, Maya Carver, with a time of 1 minute flat and 82 hundredths.
Murphy fires, and that'll be a strike. Right now, the count is 0-2.
Because I remember reading 1 minute flat.
Murphy fires, and that pitch is way over the head of the batter, so that will be a ball.
Results from the boys 4 by 100 meter relay. Second place, Pine River. And first place, the team from McBain, Mackay Candle, Joshua
Murphy,
Rothbaugh, Clayton Hooker,
getting ready,
Candler
fires,
with a time
and number 12 will hit it deep into the center of the field. To get it is number throws it to second base. Elijah Baker able to get it, and now Harrison will be able to get a run in. The score right now will be 11-1.
Results from the girls 400 meter dash. Sixth place from Roscommon, Elena Switzer. In fifth place from Roscommon, Addison
Murphy to pitch.
Sabineri. In fourth place from Roscommon, Devin Pivocorn. In third place from Roscommon, Lauren Humphrey.
Murphy
In second
trying to
place
close
from
in to
Roscommon,
get an out, certified out. But now there's a problem right now. They're just trying, and then now will be an out. I mean, gave up a run, but I mean Murphy, I think he just wanted to get out. I think he just wanted to get out. So they just did a good job. I mean, they gave up a run, so now it's 11. Now it's 11-1. But I mean, they did a good job. Murphy just started walking over. Sure, that guy, one guy was menacingly. And then first shortstop, and then first Gavin Scott, Trey Bovin, and then they started cornering into him. It's like it was like lions hunting down like a elk or something like that. They're just swarming him, and then they just passed the ball around a little bit. Then they were able to get him out.
First call, boys 200 meter hurdles.
But now, Harrison will take the field for the bottom of the sixth.
Anything back from chocolate? We haven't had it.
Yeah, we did. One lady had like 32 feet. Or 36 feet. It was fantastic.
Are the boys still high jumping? We haven't done theirs yet. And I think some of them throwing. Are they still long? Just putting high jump away.
Okay.
Long jump. Gretchen. Poor Gretchen.
It'd be a good time to read the score too.
Oh, sure. Yep.
During the.
I have one, if I can get one more thing for you.
No, that's fine. Why the boys do this run.
There's 2 feet to this. Yeah, for the men's 800.
There's-
Volunteers.
800?
Yeah, 2 for the men's 800.
Boys, 800.
Now I know why no one wants to do baseball.
Yep.
Did they decide to run them together?
I don't know. I think I'm
8, 7, 1, and.
I'll be the one getting yelled at.
There's actually a lot of people that are on that.
Yeah.
Murphy at bat. Throws it. Murphy hits it deep, like goes to shortstop center field, and then that'll be an easy out for Harrison, and Murphy will not be able to get onto the base.
We have final call for the girls 200 meter hurdles. Final call, girls 200.
Oh, I think that is Holden Knaus up at bat.
Second call, boys 200 meter hurdles. Second call, boys 200 meter hurdles.
19 fires it. Holden hits it. He runs and is going towards first base, but then a quick pitch, and then that'll be 2 outs. Both plays from before they even hit first base. So, I mean, Harrison's just doing good right now on that.
Sixth place, Ben Culta from Pine River.
Now up to bat is number 9.
In fourth place, Evan Savinskis from Roscommon.
Caden Abrahamson.
Connor Gildy from McBain. In second place, Caden Miller from
Caden,
Roscommon.
swing is no good. That'll be a ball.
67 1600s, Jackson Bart from Pine River.
19 at the pitch, fires it, and then Caden says no, and that will be another ball.
We have results from the girls 70-meter dash. In sixth place, Austin Sandelius from
19
Pine River.
fires it. Caden does not swing at that, and that will be a third ball.
In fourth place, Chloe Avery from McBain. In third place, Elizabeth Hunt from Pine River. In second place, Ashlyn Whittingham from McBain.
19
And in first place,
fires it,
Monica
and that will be a strike this time.
10 and 6,800.
Count is 3-1. Now there will be coach's timeout. Harrison going to go talk to the pitcher. The umpire and the Harrison's coach is talking right now, and now Harrison will have a little team meeting. Well, all the guys at short, like close to like this part of the field are, and then like everyone in the back, guys all the way to the backfield, they're having like their own little team meeting in a way. And I think they're going to be switching up the pitcher. And number 23 this time is going to be pitching instead of 19. Again, the count is 3-1. Caden up.
I just read different.
Number 23 fires it. That looks like some good form.
I didn't have it all. Must have printed the first tee as. No? Okay. Yeah, that must be the finish. Maybe I printed between teams.
Number 23 keeps on. Is just right now. 23. It looks like he's a pretty good fastball pitcher. I mean, like he's just like shooting these. Fires. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, these are all different. Yeah.
Number 23 is just doing a great right now at just firing them. I mean, he might be just like firing them as hard as he can. From up here, they look pretty good. I mean, kind of looks like a little like gathering. I mean, everyone's still like started right at like a pitcher's mound. Everyone's like saying good luck and all that stuff like that. I mean, like now he's being told the rules by the umpire.
They need to be on the lowest height, and I believe they need to be on the white hash marks. There should be 5 sets of hurdles.
Caden
on
up.
the track.
The count is 3-1.
Hurdle crew is, that would be right. But we need to get the hurdles on the track.
It's the bottom of the 6th.
High school track athletes out there that can help out, or middle
Caden.
school track athletes.
1923 fires at Caden. That is the third ball. So then he will take first base. The first base of I think like the past after the past like 2 innings. Last inning, like they didn't even get one. But now up to bat is number 10, Gavin Scott.
I believe they go on the white hash marks, but I need a confirmation from Coach Bergmaus, maybe.
23, looking, fires, and Gavin will hit it. Running. They do a little try. They instead of now that'll be the third out, and
Thank you, people helping with the hurdle.
now it is the top of the 7th.
Okay, while you're setting up the hurdle,
We got 2 more innings, and then we'll be moving on to Game 2. I will not be announcing Game 2 though. So you're gonna be, so if you're already sad, don't be sad. I mean, I'll probably next varsity baseball, next like home baseball game I'll appear again, but like, yeah, I got stuff to do. I mean, I would love to entertain or like commentate for you wonderful ladies and gentlemen at home watching this, but I'm not. There's a second game after this one. I'm not going to be doing that one because of reasons. It's not that I'm abandoning you guys. It's just that And I think that might be the end of the game. And that'll be the end of the first game. Score Harrison 12, McBain 1, and we'll see you.
Second call, boys and girls, 3,200 meter run. Second call, boys and girls, 3,200 meter run. Final call, boys and girls, 3,200 meter run. Final call, boys and girls, 3,200 meter run. Results of the boys shot put: in 6th place, Colton Phillips from Roscommon. In 5th place, Hunter Shelton from Pine River. In 4th place, Hunter Cruz from Pine River. In 3rd place, Diego Reyes Armenta from McBain. In 2nd place, Jabari Falls from Pine River. And in 1st place from McBain, Max Ealing, with a throw of 36 feet, 11 inches. first call for the girls 4x400 meter relay. First call girls 4x400 meter relay. Results of the girls 800 meter run. Fifth place, Della Malinowski from Roscommon. Fourth place, Katie Janice from Roscommon. In fifth place, Madeline Reinick from McBain. In second place, Caden Hinton from McBain. And in first place, Brooke Dumke from Pine River with a time of 3 minutes, 4 seconds. Second call, girls 4x400 meter relay. First call, boys 4x400 meter relay.
Hey, that's Ben. You say you can use that? It told me to hold on to it. Dippy long stop. Dippy long? For which place? Oh, you're racist. Not bad, not bad. My best race was either my relay was cut first or my curls was cut first. I didn't do very good at high jump, I only got second. Yeah, I didn't do really good. I did 70 meters, 200 meters. Which I snapped halfway, I think. Okay. We did it! Corey, what? Yes, it is. What'd you jump, Corey? Corey, what'd you jump? Actually, that was still Corey, you can do better than that. I got 4 too. You got beat by a girl. Anyway. By a girl.
Results of the girls' long jump. In 7th place, Grace Bronkema from McBain. In 6th place, Kaylin Torrey from McBain. In 5th place, Brooklyn Hall from McBain. In 4th place, Annika Whittinga from McBain. In 2nd place, Kaylee Clausen from Roscommon. In 2nd place, Reese Williams from Roscommon. And in 1st place, with a jump of 14 feet 3 inches, Ashlyn Whittinga from McBain.
What are you looking at me for? Taste it.
Final call for the girls 4x400 meter relay. Final call, girls 4x4 meter relay. Second call, boys.
See, Corey, I'm scared of her. She's to the split. How do you do the split? Well, I mean, it's very. For girls, I understand. See? They can do the split. But for guys, if a guy can do the splits, I can't do the splits. I am very. Actually, my dad very best friend person who can do the splits. Honestly. Who can do the splits? My best friend. Guy. Cheerleader or something? Guy. Dang, so good. I don't think that's right. If he can,
Results of the boys high jump. In 4th place, Auden Alley from Pine River. In 3rd place, Josh Rodenbaugh from McBain. In 2nd place, Jacob Clemmer from Roscommon. And in 1st place, Lakai Campbell from McBain with a jump of 5 feet 4 inches. Okay, current score for the girls after 12 events. McBain 77, Pine River 31. Roscommon 64, Pine River 45. McBain 66, Roscommon 48. On the boys' side, after 11 events scored, McBain 54, Pine River 46. Pine River 61, Roscommon 41. McBain 66, Roscommon 35. Results from the boys 800 meter run. In 6th place, Gabriel Bears from Roscommon. In 5th place, Evan Savinskis from Roscommon. In 4th place, Carter Murphy from McBain. In 3rd place, Tristan Quist from McBain. In 2nd place, Caden Miller from Roscommon. And in 1st place, with a time of 2 minutes, 41 and 1400 seconds, Jacob Clemmer from Ross Common. Final call for the boys 4 by 400 meter relay. Both boys and girls check in with Coach Maloney, please. Final call.
Watch me do a cartwheel. You ready? My bag's soaked.
And make sure you stick around for the final event, the most exciting event of a track meet, the mile relay.
Oh, so good. Hey, bro.
We have results from the girls 200 meter hurdles. In 6th place, Cassia Fenner from Pine River. In 5th place, Olivia Jaden from Ross Common. In fourth place, Adria Roosevelt from McBain. In third place, Haley Clausen from Roscommon. In second place, Brooklyn Hall from McBain. And in first place from Roscommon, Reese Williams with a time of 35 seconds flat. Results from the boys 200-meter hurdles. In fourth place, Jamison Beebe from Pine River. In third place, Beckett Martin from Pine River. In second place, Jack Gildy from McBain. And in first place, from McBain, Lakai Campbell with a time of 31 and 2300 seconds. Results of the girls 200-meter dash. In sixth place, Isla Schaefer from Roscommon. In fifth place, Liliana Presson from McBain. In fourth place, Delaney Feeblecorn from Roscommon. In third place, Evelyn Ailey from Pine River. In second place, Brooklyn Isinga from McBain. And in first place, from Pine River, Elizabeth Hunt with a time of 32 and 3600 seconds. Results from the boys 200-meter dash. In sixth place, Charlie Schonert from McBain. In fifth place, Corey Christ from Pine River. In fourth place, Hunter Shelton from Pine River. In third place, Bryce Friedrich from Roscommon. In second place, Diego Reyes from McBain. And in first place, from McBain, Max Ealing with a time of 27 and 5900 seconds.
Alright. Going on a subway run, boys. Alright. See y'all later. See you. Good job. Oh my gosh, Sonny, a place. A place. A place. Oh, you did good though.
I know, what? What did you place?
I don't know if they called the 70
Cameron
meter.
placed second.
They did.
You did. You still did it though.
No, I mean overall. Did I place?
I could definitely walk on arm like this, but if it were on with like 500 feet off the ground, I couldn't.
At least I still got second place on I was cooking that race. Bro, that race. If I got a good enough start where I could move like half of my myself a little bit.
You did so good though. You really got first, right? But you really got first by long.
Oh, really? So good. Wait, was it because of me or just because?
Because everyone, and you got your
Yeah,
head start.
I see
So
my-
that made the biggest impact.
Hey,
My bag's soaked.
I don't have any more food. If I did, I would give you guys some. I'm sorry.
You should give me food. Yeah, thanks for sharing, Missy. Sharing is caring. That means you care about us.
Yeah, I care about all of you. Wait, did I go second?
You went first.
I did.
Didn't you? Did you start out? Did you get the baton handed to you? Oh no, you started second. Yeah, you second.
It would be really helpful to our grounds crew if we make sure that we pick up all of the trash that is near or around us. Athletes, make sure the infield is clean, not only of your trash, but also of your belongings.
He's really, really good at it.
thank you very much for attending our first middle school track meet. Just make sure you look around and pick up your trash and your belongings. That would help out the grounds crew immensely. Thank you so much and drive safely. Have a good evening. And thank you to all the volunteers for all of the work and your help.
You didn't even do that, babe. Wait, where's my pen? Pen. Put it in. Put it in. Put it in.
You sound like a bird.
Put it in. Hey, Ellie, that hurt. Black iPhone XR. That was not These two iron balls with the shot puts are heavier than I expected. I don't even know. I'm serious. Thanks again.
Yeah, that's flat. Ah! Got my stuff. Yeah. My phone? Yep.
Yeah.
And then this is mine.
That's all yours.
That's your bag, mine? Get out of the way. Cheese in a weird way, so I kept saying it literally all day. So I hated it. Huh?
By the time we get back, it'll be like 8 by the time we get back.
Cool. What you learning? You're only older than me by like a month. Logan, I don't got a ball.